Follow along. We don't know what we're doing.
Well, I didn't know we were starting from the beginning again. Listen,
No,
listen.
no.
Are we doing another one?
Hello, everybody.
Hello.
We are here live on location at Disney World and our MVC resorts.
Castana.
So, we are midweek in our vacation, our 14-day vacation at Disney World. And today my parents leave, so then we have 8 days left of just hubby and I going to Disney World. Today's more of our relaxed day. We're going to do pools, maybe Epcot tonight for the fireworks, but not too much planned for today. But it's been a very busy week, I would say. A lot of babysitting this week.
I got my old I just looked at my socks and they're my old man socks that I like. But yeah, we've been doing a lot of babysitting and it's really draining. We love you, mother and father-in-law. We really do.
I think this week, I mean, you've seen on our Instagram and our TikTok all the stuff that we've been doing, and there'll be more videos to come. We'll do a whole recap of the week and of the vacation. So we've been giving you little snippets throughout all of this. Yeah, we're live in our resort right now. Again, this is our MVC, so our Marriott Vacation Club that we stay at. This is the big one that we do every year.
The 2-weeker.
2-weeker. But let's do what's the vibe? Like the vibe of the parks right now. So this isn't our first time coming the week before Thanksgiving, but now we're about to go into the week of Thanksgiving, which will be our first time doing that. But I can say for the week before, park crowd levels are very, I wouldn't say minimal. They're tolerable.
For someone that doesn't really pay attention to crowd levels, they've been medium, I would say. There was low, medium, or high. For me, they would be medium.
Yeah, I wouldn't say the wait times are crazy. They aren't like astronomically high. Walking around isn't your shoulder to shoulder to anybody. Um, funny thing, and I think you'll get a kick out of it, is the Genie Plus using Lightning Lane versus not using Lightning Lane. I think my parents got their first experience of not using it.
Oh, they found
this
out the
trip.
hard way.
Very hard way. So our first day was Epcot, and they didn't want to use Lightning Lane, which to their detriment they didn't. So we did stand by the whole time, which hey, they paid for their tickets. We have annual passes. So for us it's like whatever.
We do what we want.
We don't care. I think we rode 2 rides.
I was gonna say we only did 2 rides in a day.
And one was Soarin', and we've got third row, worst seat. So that was a bust. And then we waited in line for, I think that was it.
We only did 2 rides for the day,
Yeah.
and they were not happy about it at all.
No.
And here's the thing, though, and we're not shaming anybody that does do standby, but we are obviously going to encourage anybody that can, if you have the money, let's just cut to the chase. If you have the money and you can do it, do it.
And do the multi-pass. Multi-pass, it fluctuates depending on how busy the parks are. And the highest we spent was $32 on the busiest day, which was the day the Beach Boys were playing at Epcot. And the multi-pass gets you majority of the rides. And if you have a park hopper, you can use that with your park hopper. So if you're going to go to Hollywood Studios, you can use those lightning lanes over at Hollywood Studios or Magic Kingdom or Animal Kingdom. So you're using it throughout the day. So you're getting your money's worth. So it's $32, $26, whatever the price is per person, obviously, per ticket holder. But you're using it all day. So if you're one of those rope drop people and you want to get there when the park opens and stay till park close, utilize it all day. And then you do have those single lightning lanes for like Guardians of the Galaxy, Tron, those big ticket items where, yes, you're going to pay $24 per person. So utilizing those lightning lanes is definitely a big bonus. And I think my parents found out the hard way of when it's a little bit busy and you're going to be stuck in those standby lines.
It's yeah. I mean, yeah, just get it, guys. You're only gonna get 2 rides a day, depending on how busy it is, and they found out the hard way. So just spend the money.
Just spend the money
Just get it done
if
and
you
over
can.
with if you can.
If you can. Again, if you want more information, definitely go on Disney's website. Again, the price does fluctuate on those lightning lanes, depending on how busy it is. But definitely, we recommend it. We do it every time we travel, but it's totally worth it. Um, I think for you, the biggest thing has been the food, the drinks, the merch for me, the food and the drinks. What have you thought of Food and Wine this year? Would you give it a thumbs up, thumbs down?
I always love the food and wine. I don't. If you ask me tomorrow, if you ask me next year, I always love the food and wine. What did I have? The pork rib?
The lamb chop? No.
No, I didn't have the lamb chop. The pork rib.
Yeah.
I had something.
The bow.
Yeah, I always get the bow.
Yeah. I mean, the food was great this year. Yesterday was the last day for Food and Wine
Yeah.
Festival.
If you go and you see our stuff on because Jason had uploaded a bunch of stuff, you'll see what we have been eating. I had a pork tenderloin. That's what it was. Pork
That's what it
tenderloin.
was,
And
yeah.
it wasn't dry. It was really juicy.
The
It
Brussels
was
sprouts and the sweet potatoes,
I really thought that was going to be disgusting.
the shrimp
Yeah.
skewers at Australia were good.
And if you like spicy,
they were spicy.
they're disgusting spicy.
They were
I
so
don't like
good.
spicy.
But the food this year was really good. I wouldn't say the drinks slapped. That's what the kids say these days. Slapped.
We're not doing that. We're not.
The drinks were not the best. Remember that one drink we got in Greece? That was super sour.
Yeah.
But again, guys, we don't waste alcohol, so we drank the whole thing.
Or you make me
Or I make him drink it.
So
Because he definitely won't waste it. So we as a team don't waste it, but he'll drink the whole thing. But I say Food and Wine definitely was good. As you saw, and probably, not probably, on our Instagram and our TikTok, we did go to our favorite spot in Disney Springs, which is the Dockside Margaritas. Strong as always. Pomegranate margarita.
watermelon.
It's so delicious. Stop by whenever you're at Disney Springs. Very good drinks, and you get really good views sitting on the water side, looking out at Disney Springs. What else did we do? We did a lot. So we did 3 days Epcot, 1 day Hollywood Studios, because my parents love Epcot, so that's why we did mostly Epcot and Hollywood Studios. Christmas party. We did Mickey's Very Merry on Thursday, which was very, very fun. Crowded in the beginning. Obviously, we got there, I think it was a little after 5 o'clock, which, again, going to the Christmas party, you can get in as early as 4 o'clock if you're just a ticket holder for the Christmas party. Stay all the way till midnight. We got there around 5 o'clock. It was still a little crowded with the guests that were in the park for the day, but they left around 6 o'clock because that's when the park closes. And then it thinned out. It wasn't crazy. They didn't like oversell it. I think it was a good mix of we were able to walk around. The lines weren't long. We did all of the rides we wanted to go on. Tron was only a 20-minute wait to stand by. Fireworks.
Yeah, the fireworks.
Fireworks were really good. That was your first time ever seeing a 180 firework.
Yeah.
Which
yeah,
the finale was. So at Epcot, what's one of the funniest things that you overheard while we were there?
Those ladies that were trying to act like they were young teenagers.
Oh, the band director ladies?
Yeah. Oh my god.
He was a band director.
Girl.
Girl.
was a
The band
band director.
director.
Lady, you're 45.
It was like a group of these 40, 50 year olds, and you would think they were talking about some hot, sexy man.
You would think that they, yeah, no, you would, no, true. You would think that they were like these teenagers talking about like this band director, like he was so cute and he was so hot, and they had that first crush.
And then we turned around and they were 40
5-year-old women.
women. And
It's
I'm like,
like, girl,
what?
girl, you need to calm down. And that's, don't use girl in that context ever again.
And then I would say that same day was when we were at Epcot when the Beach Boys were there, which all over social media, you saw how crazy it was, I'm sure. And we were there and it was shoulder to shoulder, which we didn't know. I mean, we knew that it was the Beach Boys because they said it as we were coming in, but I don't think we put two and two together while we were there of why it was so busy. I think we knew it was a party day at Magic Kingdom, so I thought, oh, everyone's here because it's a party day. But yeah, it was busy.
Yeah.
I mean, Guardians was at like a 90-minute wait. Test Track was at like an 85-minute wait. Living the Land was at a 35-minute wait. Everything was at 30 or above waits. And I think that's when we ended up just leaving that evening and was just, let's go back to the resort and
Yeah, there
relax.
was a lot going on.
Which, speaking of fireworks, do you remember that cast member when we were at Mickey's Very Merry? Every time that we kept leaving and coming back, I have to give her a shout out. I don't remember her name.
We didn't, I
I don't
don't
think
think
we
we
got her
got any.
name, but shout out to the woman or girl who was standing at the entrance who had to give the spiel of the rules coming in. So at the dessert party, you get the special viewing of the pre-party. So you do the dessert party and then you get the viewing of the fireworks. There's a woman or girl standing there who gives this spiel of the rules of being in the grassy knoll. And we kept leaving to go, either go to the
Bathroom or
bathroom,
drink.
drink, or whatever we were doing. And she kept giving us this spiel, and us just being us just kept listening to it.
Yeah, and every time she seen us, she just kept on laughing because she had to give us the speech, and we were always there for the speech.
Because it'd be like new people coming every time. So we would just be in the crowd. And she kept apologizing to us. But shout out to her. If she's watching, you did a great job. Loved your speech. Um, but coming back to the resort, I think for us is, we spent a lot of time in the Disney bubble. And I think it's perfect that we're shooting on location at our resort. Um, but I think for us, being in this Vistana bubble, this Marriott vacation bubble, this brings it kind of home for us. Is while Disney is our home away from home as well, when we go stay at our DVC and we're at the Polynesian and we're in Disney, we also feel that way when we come here, which is why we love our Marriott Vacation Club. Is this is our own little bubble. I mean, here we have 8 pools, the restaurants, the different bars we can go to. I mean, here we're just on a gazebo in the middle of a pond with a waterfall behind us, quiet, quaint. And it's like these little spots that we can find just within our resort that we love. And, the other, what was it, the first day we were at the pool
Yeah.
and there was that old man
Oh
just talking
yeah,
to
he
us.
was talking about sales and stuff.
But it's just those
Oh,
moments
I
that
got distracted.
we meet these other timeshare owners that
Yeah, he was talking about sales.
in his life,
Mhm.
in his family.
Yeah.
And it's just those moments that, we enjoy just being able to go to the pool and meet other people traveling who want to talk about their family. So we got, I mean, so again, this is midweek for our vacation. So we got a lot still to come. We've got Jollywood Nights that we're doing. We've got another Mickey's Very Merry that we're doing. Disney Springs. of course. We're doing all the parks. We're doing Animal Kingdom this year, and we're going to experience Pandora because we've never experienced that before. We've got Epic Universe that we're going to be doing on Thanksgiving. So hopefully it's not crazy busy, but we're okay if it is. I think he's excited for that.
Yeah.
Um, Out of all the trips that we take and the little mini ones that we do throughout the year, for Jeremy and I, this 14-day trip that we do at the end of each year is the one that's more special for us because this is the one where we truly get to disconnect from reality of what's going on at home, work, school, everyday life, and just get to truly leave that world and come to our happy place of being here on property, going to Disney World, relaxing, and then usually by the 13th, 12th, 13th day, we're ready to go home. And I think for us on vacation, that's what we like to feel is that moment of I'm ready to go back and not the I want to stay longer because then we are ready to get back to work and do our usual routine of everything. And this 14-day trip is that peaceful moment for us and a good reset to the new year. Um,
And do it all over again.
and then do it all over again, I think. But next year, we've already got our May trip planned. We're going to sprinkle in some more trips in there, hopefully, with our points with DVC. We've got next year's trip already talked about in the works for probably going to come back again these 2 weeks. My parents like these weeks. Um, but yeah, it's been a good week so far. We've got more for y'all about this next week. So we will see you next Sunday with a brand new episode.
Episode number 3.
In this episode, we're going to talk about breaking down our points because we had an aha moment about our current points and how we can utilize them better. And we want to share that information with you. So, next week's episode is going to be all dedicated to DVC and utilizing your points and how to maximize utilizing your points and the best ways you can do things with your points.
Yes.
Do you have anything you want to say to them?
Just stay tuned.
Stay tuned. So, subscribe, follow us on Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, all that fun stuff. Anything else?
Nope.
All right. Bye.
Bye.